Hey, what's up? This is Aerodozz again. This is another Prossh vid. We're playing against Boogeyman, who is a pretty experienced player, and he has a Damia Sage of Stone deck, which is pretty good. It's a land-based control deck, which is pretty interesting. Here we see we have a pretty good hand. I want to try to get Dark Confidant out as soon as possible, and since we play first, he probably should not have a counter. Yep, he just goes and drops his Soul Ring. I want to save my Cavern of Souls for when I cast Prossh, which, since we drew Mana Vault, should be this turn. And here we top deck Demonic Tutor, which is pretty good, which means we can tutor for a win con. And we also have another win con in hand, which is Aerodozz. And here he flashes in Snapcaster Mage just to kill the Dark Confidant, which isn't a bad play. Casts Vraska and destroys Prossh. Now here I could tutor for and cast Beastmaster Ascension, but the problem is it requires 7 counters to be online and we only have 6 creatures. So I tutored for Food Chain, hoping to cast Prossh next turn by exiling the kobolds for extra mana. But here he casts a board wipe, Sickening Dreams. He discards 2 land cards, and then just casts Crucible Worlds so he doesn't have to worry about them. And here I was working out the mana, just casting Skull Mulcher and then exiling him for the extra mana, but it doesn't work out. We only end up with 7 mana, so we can't really cast Prosh's turn, so I just go ahead and cast Aerodozz. And I know that he's probably gonna sack Vraska in order to kill Food Chain next turn. And he does, and he casts his General. And now we still don't have enough mana to cast Prossh. And at this point, I'm just praying he doesn't have any land destruction. Because if he kills our Ancient Tomb, then it's pretty bad for us. I used Deathdride's Shaman's ability to just get rid of his Soul Ring to stop him getting the extra mana off of it. Just do as much as possible. And here he tutors for Liliana of the Veil. Luckily, I was kind of worried he'd be tutoring for Strip Mine here. And we do have the extra land in hand, so I do manage to cast Prossh, and since he's tapped out, it's likely that he does not have a removal spell. The only removal spells I can think of are Slaughter Pact, but that's against a non-black creature, and Prossh is black, so at this point I just sack everything to Prossh, and then pump him up with Aerodozz, giving him 22 power. And that's game. It was a pretty good game.